So it's a lot, girl. It's a lot to talk about. I think I want to start with TikTok today. Somebody sent me this in the Discord. Shout out to the folks in the Discord. This evening at 6 p.m., I will be doing a members only MFN advice call in. Everybody asked me to bring that back. That was an old advice video I used to do. People would send in letters. I would read the letters and give advice on live. Now I feel like I want to talk to y'all about y'all issues. So if y'all want to come and talk to me and give me the low, I'm opening it up to my members only just because I don't have time for weird people. Okay. Do not give my links out if you get them. Okay. I've tried to make it so that my link cannot just be, redistributed to the collective and all of that. I'm only sending links to a short amount of people to come into those lives, and they will be reposted for the public, so y'all will get to see them if you're not a member, but it'll go up first and involve my members. So I can't wait. That's tonight. So I hope everybody got they notes together and what they want to discuss and what they want to ask me, because there's a whole bunch of people. So I sent the email to about 10 of y'all, and hopefully we'll get into some things this evening. Okay. So I'm excited about it. It's the first time I'm doing it. Okay. So we're going to see how it all shakes out. Okay. Before I bring it up here to the rest of y'all. Let me read the super chat. Diamond Monroe, hello, love. Thank you for being a member. Hey, Bondi, can't think of a better way to enjoy my day off than catching you live. Thank you. Come on now. All right. Listen, I love when y'all love me because I love y'all. Okay. I'm not sure. I think there might be samples, but I'm not sure. Mushroom coffee is supposed to be like a coffee alternative that is better for your overall health. That's what they report. Okay. More cognizance in your brain, better on your stomach. It's supposed to help with, your digestion. You can look it up, y'all. Go Google it, girl. It's out here. All right. So y'all ready to get into the show? Because we're gonna start with TikTok and then we're gonna move on to, the things I've saved on my Instagram. We're gonna talk about Tamara and her husband Adam Housley and his very Republican outlook on life when it pertains to SNAP benefits. And I mean, now that I really understand what has happened historically, a lot of these mindsets kind of make me feel like, are you this stupid? Like that's the mind that's what went through my mind as I was reading what Adam Housley said. Are you this stupid? Or are you just, exactly what we think of you, you know? Anyway, so we're gonna start that. Stephen A. Smith just keeps wanting to go viral. Okay. So we're gonna talk about him and that hairline again. Soldier Boy. Okay, y'all know Soldier Boy was crashing out with Marlon Wayans last week. And Marlon fought him to the death. Made an AI country song talking about how he was a crackhead. Hilarious. We got a few little topics to discuss, y'all. So we're gonna get through some things. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead. Oh yes, I was mentioning Diana Rose before we get into this. Thank you. I was watching Diana Rose, and she was doing her review on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and she brought up these text messages between Trisha and Marquez. And then, somebody also said allegedly Trisha sent a sex tape to a content creator. I don't know what's going on with Love and Marriage Huntsville, but what I do know is I'm tired. I'm tired, and I'm very interested to see what is going to happen with that show now that Mel is gone. Like I am curious because, as I've said before, it's not that I don't feel like a show can go on without, its main cast member. Shows go on. You find somebody else that has drama and who's willing to, talk about it. But I also feel like, girl, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what y'all gonna do. You know what I mean? Everybody needs therapy on that show, y'all. Everybody needs therapy. But what I do want to say is that the messages that Trisha showed that Marquez sent to her, I feel like it's reflective of the way that I feel like Marquez is a imbalanced, unhinged crash out. And it's not that I believe everything that Trisha says, because as I've said before, Trisha is a liar. But that nigga is crazy all on his own. Even without her, he's crazy. Like the way he talks to people, you could tell that he is a lot of the times not really settled in his body. He also seems to live somewhere that's outside of the reality that everyone else can be living in sometimes. Like he just says things, and I think because he is light skinned with light eyes and freckles and he is a decent looking man, that people are going to ignore what's happening there. And that's very very weird to me because I feel like he that nigga's unhinged. That nigga's unhinged. I honestly feel like he and Martell are like the same type of personality. They're the same type of personality. Look at them. If it were not for the fact that they're attractive men, they would not be able to manipulate themselves into the situations they manipulate themselves into. Like, we don't know a lot about Marquez, but I think it says a lot for you to want another man to pay for your divorce. I think it showcases how you are not reliable or responsible. And I think that's the same shit with Martell. People like to give Martell way too much um credit when essentially he's just as unhinged. He's just as unhinged. I think, people just low key ignore it when men are attractive. It's like they just don't see it. It is some type of halo effect. Um, but yeah, Marquez is crazy. And I feel like him threatening to unalive, because that's what the text message. Y'all should go watch Diana Rose because Trisha sent the DMs directly to her. And apparently, a part of the DMs was him saying that he wants her to, be deceased, just as her sister, mom, and dad are. Like it was wild. Like he was threatening her. He was threatening her. And the word on the curb is that Ken had beat his ass before these text messages came out. So Trisha called Marquez over to the house and Ken beats his ass and now he's sending these messages. That's the story, I guess. I don't know. To me, honestly, if Ken beat your ass, I kind of feel like you probably on some level deserved it. But I don't know. Either way, press charges. You know what I'm saying? Do something about it. But don't come to me because I don't really like to get in the middle of two men fighting. Like I like to let y'all have it. Um, Yes, so many women dismiss threats of unaliving as he just talking. And it's weird because niggas really be out here unaliving the bitches that they be laying in the beds with. It's wild. Like dudes kill women all the time, girl. Um, yeah, he's wilding. He's wilding. Sounds like Ken should be. Listen. I don't know what's going on, but I also feel like it's another situation where, like, also Marquez's whole gripe was Ken being a father to his kids. You not their father, so stop doing all of that for my kids. You want your kids to suffer in your absence, right? Because all of it is to punish Trisha. When you wanted to leave, it was fine. But when she got a man there, now you want him to stop doing shit so that what? She'll feel forced to get back with you if she wants to be in a household with somebody that's going to help her with her children. Like, I think men often like to give women no choice in matters, like push them into corners about certain things. And this kind of feels like one of those situations where I think you don't want to be what is required of you as a father, but at the same time, you don't want anybody else to do it either. And I think that's immature and weirdo behavior. Like, if you don't want to do it, let somebody else do it. And I also want to say that calling children over the phone is not having a relationship with them. I feel like as a teenager, they probably talk to you and say things and all of that. But essentially, I don't know. I don't want to have phone conversations with my dad all the time. Like, that was weird, especially if I'm young. When you get older, I think you would want to have those conversations with your parents. But as like a middle schooler, no, I don't want to sit on the phone and cake with my dad because he doesn't want to actually be present. Like, that's weird. Okay, we're talking about the people from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Because I was watching Diana Rose's video and she presented some new information, some DMs where Marquez is threatening Trisha, and it's just a lot. And I think everybody over there is a weirdo, to be honest. Trisha, by proxy, Ken, you're a weirdo. And Marquez, you're a fucking weirdo. So, like, it's not, I just feel like I don't know if everybody is seeing Marquez clearly, and I don't know why they aren't seeing him clearly, but that's all. Either way, I just wanted to touch on that. Y'all should check out Diana Rose's channel. She really does great content. Um, so I wanted to get into this. Okay. I'm gonna let it rock and we'll discuss. Shall we, everybody? Okay. She looks beautiful.
I look good. Tonight we are here to celebrate us, and I look good. Yeah. All right. Long story short, we just oh, we appreciate everyone that came out tonight. We appreciate. Damn.
Hold up. Where's the longer clip? There
Who
should
would
be
have ever
a longer
thought?
clip. My bad.
Damn.
Because I remember our first date, you walked through the door, and I was like, damn. She all right. I was like, she's super thick. But once our eyes met, I felt something greater. I felt God's hands telling.
Okay. So I'm showing y'all that that's the second time that that man said that shit to her. Okay, here's the longer one.
Um, thank you, every single person, for coming. We really, really appreciate it. Anyone who's planned a wedding knows how easy it is to plan it. And I want to thank all of you guys for RSVPing so early.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why that other part of the clip wasn't there, but when he was talking originally, he thanked his homeboys. He was like, shout out to my homeboy, shout out to my homeboy, shout out to my homeboy, said nothing to his wife. And then I believe he hands her the microphone and she talks about how hard it is to plan this damn wedding. Let me
Because that didn't piss me off. And
hold up, go back.
because that didn't piss me off.
What piss you off, girl?
Easy
Hold
it
up.
is to plan it. And I want to thank all of you guys for RSVPing so early because that didn't piss me off. And I want to thank all of you guys for actually showing up because showing up is really something that's really important to me. So I really appreciate all of you guys for showing up. Everyone who's in here is somebody that we really love. So we really wanted you guys to be here. I also want to do a special shout out to my country, Haiti, because I wouldn't be this cute if it wasn't for Haiti. But also, I like to say that I am a Nigerian of Haitian descent. So I'd like to thank Nigeria because Nigeria ate with this dress. Nigeria really ate with this dress and with my
I
veil.
hate the way she's holding his hand like she has to keep him there. I also don't like every time she compliments herself, he makes some type of facial expression or grunt.
They're the reason why I look so cute, and also to the country of China for making a lot of things great for our suppliers. So, once again, thank you every single person for showing up. We really, really love you guys. I'm trying to talk to all of y'all. I don't know if I can, but if I don't get a chance to see you, just know that I love you. I appreciate you, and that we all wanted you to be here. So, thank you for coming.
All right, let's give it up.
Okay, hold up. Let me see what else.
I look good.
Because I remember.
Hold up. Wait a minute. What?
This is Mr. I look good. Oh, in my inbox. I ain't saying it like that, but. And when it comes to certain stuff,
Okay, hold up. I just was trying to see if I could find the clip that is actually a little bit longer of him talking, but it was basically him thanking his homeboys and not her. That was basically it. Let me see. Okay, wait, that's not it. I was just trying to make sure.
Damn.
Oh shit. Okay. So I'm gonna just leave this up. But y'all heard what he said, okay? This is the reason why when people are fat, slightly ugly, bald headed, feet probably look nasty, probably smell like cheese sometimes. Like when men are unattractive in any way, you should remind them that they're unattractive. You should. You absolutely should. Because what happens when you're trying to be nice and you don't be like harshly honest with them sometimes about their own looks and shortcomings, what they will do is beat you over the head with little slick ass comments about how you look. And it's really just an extension of them feeling like they don't deserve you. I think he looks at himself and then looks at her and feels like she could probably do better than me. But I could never let her think that. I could never let her know that. So I have to pick at her self-esteem. I have to say little slick shit that everybody can see as a joke, but it probably still hits a little bit, especially after you done did it the second or third time. This is their wedding. And instead of spending that time telling this woman why you wanted to marry her, that you love her, that she's wonderful, whatever the great feelings that you have about her, that's what's supposed to be discussed on this day. So for him to continuously talk about and joke, because we know it's a joke, because you can't possibly think that you look great and she looks aight, and you put that in your vows. He's performing for other men. So I would also be wondering, did you want to fuck some of these other men in the crowd that you seem to have more of an affinity for than a woman you're marrying? Because that's some gay shit. And I don't care about it being gay shit, but don't be a don't be a gay nigga in a relationship with a woman pretending like you really like her when you really don't like her, but you with her because that's the expectation that you want to fulfill. And so you're mean to her because you really don't want to be with her, but you know that it's good for your image for you to be with her, but you feel inadequate in some way. So instead of dealing with your inadequacies as a bald-headed, fat, slightly ugly nigga, you decide to make little slick ass comments that make her feel less than. You could tell that she was aggravated as shit by the time we got to this microphone moment. So I'm telling y'all right now, you have got to remind niggas that they fat, that they ugly, that they bald-headed, that they beard don't connect, that they smell a little funny, that the only reason somebody would fuck with you is because you got a little money. Like, you got to remind them of these things sometimes because they don't know how to act when people be nice. They don't. When women are nice and trying not to hurt your little fucking feelings, y'all go at women relentlessly. And we're always looking at you niggas that are talking about how a woman looks because for some reason, a lot of the time you are grossly out of the position that you can be in to tell that woman that she need to work on this and that. Meaning that if you're not in shape, if your belly is covering your dick, I need for you not to ever talk to no woman about her weight. If your titties need a bra, like her titties need a bra, I'm gonna need for you never in your fucking life to talk about how no woman ain't all that. I know y'all. I know if you put this in a different context, this might sound, fucked up. But I need for you to be very clear with me when I'm talking to y'all. Because when you are too nice, they take your kindness for a weakness. Have you ever heard you give them an inch and they take a mile? Yeah. To me, I don't give up. You a munch, nigga. A munch. You should be so lucky. Like, I was just watching this shit. Like, that lady looks gorgeous. And you have repeatedly slighted her on a day that you really should be exalting her. And it's not that she shouldn't be doing the same thing to you, but men who move like this is because in their life, women have not told them how ugly they are, how funky they are. How when you lay on top of me, I hate when your sweat fall on me. How I hate when your stomach touch my stomach when we fucking. I don't like that shit. You need to get that together. You standing up. Why your stomach touching my stomach? Now listen, you only say this to people that treat you like this, okay? You only do people like this when they do you like this, okay? Don't just be out here being fucking mean for no reason. Please don't misunderstand me. But I would be wearing his ass out. And then y'all would have been mad if she would have got on that mic and said, well, I know I won't be getting any of that little dick tonight because he's already drunk. So thank you to the women that came to my bachelorette party. I appreciate y'all giving me that dildo. That's going to come in handy this evening. Because, you know, you just, aight, nigga. I'll get the job done on my own. When I tell you, I feel like, when I tell you I would have wore that ass out, that's why I be like, people don't do that with me. Because people be trying to play with me out of nowhere. And I be looking at them like, bitch, now if I really was to go in on your ass, you'd be real mad. You'd be real hurt. Ooh, Lord, you gotta let these niggas know. The fuck? Okay.